This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, it is here. Whatever answers we discuss, it is here in the chatter tab. Okay, maybe I was supposed to post here. Yeah, I thought someone else. Right, we'll continue. You know how to set default values for pick list. Setting up a default value for pick list is just go to the pick list option, edit that particular option, make a checkbox, enable the checkbox default. Okay. Yeah. Whenever I create a new record, okay, I would like to um, set the default value of my start date to be current date. Every time you create a record, open it, it's going to be start date is going to be a current date. Okay, right? How to set this? I go to the field setup. Right, field. What field you are talking about? Start date. Go here. Edit. The default value can be set as a formula. Okay, so there is a editor. It means they provided some tool. You can choose a formula from there. It opens a tool here. Okay, and you can choose here the organization variable. Okay, these are organization variable. It means if I go with first name, it means here I cannot use because it's a text type. But what is the field we have chosen? Date type. Only date value you can give. Okay, so I think in this example I explained this about this one other part of the example. So basically these are all a global field. It means if I give something like this, okay, what will happen? Whoever user trying to insert a row into this training object, his first name will be a value, default value. It means currently logged in user, whoever user under context, whoever user logged in, his first name will be replaced in this default value. If you log in and create a new training record, your name will be replaced. Got me? So it's a general information. How to get general information about company, your profile, your system, that can be referred by using this variable prefix with a dollar. Okay, these variables are called global variable. So global data or global variable. Used to get that's a simple definition of global data. Got me? To get general information about user and the company. Currently logged in user. Am I right? To get the currently logged in user last name, user dot last name. To get your company name, organization, it should prefix with the dollar, like this. Okay, right? That's also a field I can use here. But my requirement, whenever a user create a new record, the start date must be a current date. So what is the data type? Date. Right side, they given some predefined functions. Okay, they categorize the function as a datetime, logical, max, text, and advanced function. I'm looking for datetime. If keep the cursor here, this will give some details about what is the use of that function. Got me? Everyone has idea about function? It's a predefined. It's a predefined, program. They already written it. When you call that function, then automatically, whatever parameter you are passing to the function, you get the returned value. That's the use of function, right? When you sum up two numbers in the calculator, when you hit a plus button, then we are invoking some function inside. The function is add function. Okay, what you are passing to the function? Some two numbers, right? Similarly, the function and value you are passing. Got me? So what function I'm looking for today? The today function returns current date. So select the function, insert select on. That's it. Got me? Check the syntax and say. People got this? I go to the default value. I go to the function at the right side, choose the today function, and insert and check the syntax. Save. Okay, so now I'm going to verify this. The current date is automatically populated, right? So default value we are setting up. Okay, default value we are setting up. We'll follow this. Similarly, for end date, I'd like to set current date plus 30 days. By default, every course in my organization, it takes 30 days from today. So I'm going to set 30 days from current date. The end date, yeah, end date, edit, show editor. Okay, today, insert, and we have operators, add 30. It will be added. Okay, that 30 days will be added to this date. Check the syntax and say. So again, I verify this. I got the data accordingly. Okay. Similarly, suppose the contact number is going to be a static value, my company contact number. Okay. I do not want to enter every time. Then what I'm going to do? This is a phone type, right? Okay. I need to check whether phone can accept default value. Contact number, edit, editor. Okay. If you give the text as it is and check the syntax, it won't allow. Okay, because what is expected is a text type, because phone can accept a hyphen, bracket, special character also, right? We will follow this. So that must be passed as a within a string, within a single quotes I have to pass. It's not number. Anything other than number, anything other than number, like a text value which can pass alphanumeric, that should be inside a single quotes, right? So check the syntax. Say. Okay, so refresh. Okay, now if you want, we can change this number to different other format. We'll follow this. It's clear how to set the default values, right? See, next thing, so how to set the default value? By other than pick list type. Am I right? Set the formula values under formula editor using predefined formula or expression. Okay, when you say expression, it is like a right 5 into or else today plus 30. It's nothing but expression. Okay, it contains a formula, it contains operator, it contains some constant, some literal, some static value. Altogether is called a expression. You can just go with a number or just go with the formula, or you can form as some expression also. That will be resolved and value will be assigned. Got me? Okay, so how to build formula? Okay, how to build formula? We are going to see what is a formula type field. Remember, there is a field type called a formula type. People recall that option. What are the field types you have remember, right? New. So where is a formula type? Here. Got me? So this is a read only field. Okay, this is a read only field. Right? This is a read only field that derives value from formula expression you define. For example, I have a duration field. I'm going to create a formula type field, duration. Okay, and duration is going to have a difference between the start date and the end date. This is my duration, right? So I need not give this value manually. How this should be calculated? When you give the value for start date and end date and save the record, the expression will be resolved, calculated, and the final value will be stored to the duration field, right? So which field is a custom formula type here? Duration is a formula type. Okay, so you have to choose a duration as a formula type now. So right now I think we created some duration field. Am I right? Yeah, it's a number type. I delete this field. I don't need this field. We are going to create this field as a formula type now. I deleted. Where the deleted field will be there? It is in the same field definition, recycle bin. Only data will go to the recycle bin, not the fields, object and all. Okay, fine. Right, now we are going to create one custom field, custom formula type. Okay, formula type, select, next. Right, so this is a page. We are going to give the label, maybe course duration, and what is the return type you are going to choose? It means we are going to take a difference between the start date and end date. So what you are going to get? You are going to get number, right? So number should be the return type here. So what are the other types are available here? Checkbox, currency, date time, percentage, text and time. No other types are allowed here. You cannot have a text area. Got me? You cannot have any other type other than this. Only these types are allowed. Okay, number is going to have decimal? No, right? So make it 0. Fine. So choose the, give the label, choose the return type. Next. You are seeing the similar text editor, right? You used for your to set the default value, right? Similar box is appearing. There is a simple formula, advanced formula. Simple formula, you only select a field from object, current object. Okay. If you go with the advanced formula, what will happen? That formula editor option will appear here. You have seen a formula editor here, right? Formula, predefined formulas, a date type, logical type, everything, right? Those things will also appear here. So I go to advanced formula. It appear now, right? What is the formula you are going to set? Insert field. Now more options are available here. Okay. When you go with simple formula, I've seen only course fee and number of seats. Why the only two fields are appearing? What is that field? Yes, course fee and with respect to the return type of the field, only those fields are available. Okay, so I go to the advanced formula. Every fields are available. So now I'm going to take a difference between the end date minus, yeah, like that you have to take difference. So insert field, insert, inserted, subtract. If you give your own character from the keyboard, sometimes the junk character will be entered. Okay, you will not able to resolve it properly. It always give a syntax error most of the time. And even if you build any formulas in here and copy paste, it will copy the junk character. Okay, so try to derive the formula here, then refer this and build on your own here by going with the operator, by going with the field here. Okay, if you enter yourself, sometimes it will include a junk character from the keyboard that might give a syntax error. You will not able to fix that error. You would spend more time. Got me? So then I keep the cursor here, insert, right? You don't see any syntax here. What about this? When the date contains zeros, when date contains no value, I would like to go with the zeros or blank. Next. Then your regular things, right? Why it is the read only is enabled? Because the formula type field is a kind of read only field. We cannot enter any course duration now. The duration is going to be calculated from the expression. It always gets value from formula. It will not appear in your edit page. Okay, it's going to be a read only page. Got me? So it's always, but you can make visible to the user or not, that you can decide. Should I show to the user or should I hide it? But I cannot make a field a editable field. It's always going to be a read only field. Next. Okay, so add to the page layout. Set. So now existing record, right? The course duration is calculated. Any new record you create, okay? Any new record you create and save, it's calculated. Okay, so by seeing this, I did not calculate manually, right? Today's start date is 28th and when it is the end, I need not calculate manually. Now get all the values automatically and there's a log symbol is appearing, right? So I cannot edit. The formula type gets value from expression. The expression may have a predefined formulas. Okay, the expression may have predefined formulas or return type. So expression contains object field, operators, predefined functions, what is literal? The constant value. Okay, it may have any type of this value. And what are the return type is applicable? Checkbox. What else? Text. We have time also. We have time also. So there are 7 types are applicable. Okay. People clear with this? Right. Before I start this, when I say object definition page, if people know what I mean by object definition page, where the object definitions like a name, API name, okay, from where I can go to the page layout, where I can add the field, right? So how to go there? Usually, setup, create objects. Okay, so this is a one option. Right? The other option, I am in the tab. I am in the tab here. I see the right side there is a quick menu. What is that called? Quick menu. From here, I select object. It directly go there. People got this? So, right, need not every time go to setup, create, but that option you should know. As a beginner, we should know that option. But going forward, you can also go from here. I am in the tab, particular tab, new. Right? So, from the tab page, right? From the tab page, quick menu at the right side. Okay, it's called quick menu. From here I can create a field also. I click new, right? I can go click new, it directly go to the creating field section. This one way. Okay, how can I go to the page layout? The page layout tool. Normally how will you go to the page layout? Setup, you go to the setup and object, right? Object, and scroll down to the page layout section. So that's how you'll go to the page layout. Right. From here, I cannot go because page layout is for a particular record. I'm not viewing any record here, right? Suppose I'm just reading some record. Click new. Now we go here. I have edit record page, layout page. Got me? So earlier it was not there because I am not into particular record. So when you click on a layout, it opens a it opens the details for a particular record to modify the layout for the record. Okay, right now I don't find the option. Okay, don't try to find a layout option here. Go to any particular record, either in edit page or detail page. This is a detail page, right? Edit page or detail page, whatever. You can see the option here, edit layout. Got me? So this is one option. Okay. From the record page, in quick menu at the right side. Am I right? These are the ways you can go to that page. Okay. And other way to go to the page layout, being in this page at the top, you are seeing edit layout. Edit. It takes to the layout. From the record page, choose a link. What is the link? Standard link. That's all. These are the ways. Okay. The other way, setup. Recent items will be there, right? From there also you can, whatever recently viewed, I go to the page layout. I like to go to definition page. I can go, right? So these things are not there in the document as well as hard copy also. But I upload these notes. Fine. Okay. So I just wanted to give you a quick navigation options, because you need not, when you practice tomorrow, today, you need not go to every time setup home. That's the reason I covered this quick navigation thing. Okay. So you need not go every time. More steps to go to that particular page. Okay. So right, we'll continue this. Just would like to give a brief introduction about the formula. Okay, we have predefined formula. Salesforce has provided a predefined functions. Okay, using which you can build our formula. Got me? Using which we can build our formula. Right? Not every formula types are they given a lot of formulas, maybe 30 plus formulas, 20 plus formulas. You need not be familiar with all the formulas. Okay, but some of the formulas are important. I just write down here. We have if is blank, is null, and or case. Any formulas you have seen today? You have seen, right? Now speak well, prior value, date value, text, this changed, this new, okay, is blank, is null, and or case today, now, is equal, prior value, date value, formulas, next. We're not going to create this, just to get that formula editor. Okay, so we have begins. Not everything is important. Some of things, image. Okay, right, this is enough. So this formula can be discussed in another topic. So these are the values you can, formulas we can see with the examples tomorrow, right? Right, fine now. Prior value also is not required as of now. So these are the formulas we are going to see tomorrow. So any idea what is if? Yeah, if is going to have a condition, value if true, value if false. If the condition is not met, if the condition is true, then the second argument will be returned, else the third argument. Okay, and this is to check whether the anything you give here, if that is blank or not. Both are going to do the same thing. This is going to work for text and number. This is going to work only for number. Okay, right. I do not want to rush up now. We'll see complete the detailed example tomorrow. Got me? Right. I'll upload this. We call it as custom formula. Okay, we call it as custom formula type. Right. We have a test on Monday because we have some weekends time to practice. Right. Tomorrow we'll cover custom formula type. So you'll have some good things to cover. So I can cover this formula type questions also in my Monday written test. Got me? So tomorrow is going to be a regular session. We'll cover the formula topic, custom formula type. Right, carry on. No class on weekends, okay? Tomorrow we have class. See you online people. See you tomorrow.